Let's go over the graph tool in Illustrator. So Illustrator includes a cool little trick to make pretty quick graphs. So let's there's no way we can go through all of these, but let's go through a couple of them at least. Let's see. Let's go through pie graph. So you select it. You right select on the. It'll start off looking like this little pie or column chart. But I'm going to go ahead and just go down to pie graph tool. I tend to use that whenever I write reports. I use that quite often. All right, and you're going to notice that this box pops up with a bunch of, it basically looks like an Excel spreadsheet, right? Well, you can input numbers in here. So I'm going to say, 3, I'm going to say 6, I'm going to say 5, I'm going to say 9. And then once I'm done, I'm going to click this check mark. By the way, you can also import data from a CSV file or a SQL file, no, not a SQL file, but or a spreadsheet file. And then you have a few other options here, but we're just going to go ahead and click OK, and voila, it creates this pie chart for you automatically. So that's pretty nice. It's a lot better than just sort of like eyeballing it and creating all these shapes independently. So I'm going to click out of that. And now you can move the pie chart wherever you want with the selection tool because they're sort of grouped together automatically as a default. If you want to change the data, you right click and you click on data in that menu. And then you can go in there and say, okay, well, I want to change that to 4 actually. Mark right here. And I don't know if you saw it happen behind the menu, but it changed it. So it changed the shape. Now, if you want to alter some of these little slices of the pie independently, you can. You just have to use the direct select tool. You can kind of pull them out. So if you wanted to draw attention to that one and say, "Ooh, this one is the one that we're writing this report about," you can do that. You can also change their color up here in this toolbar here. You can just change that to green. You can change this one to whatever you want, and you get the idea. Change all the colors. And oops, already used that one. There we go. There you have it. All right. So let's try at least one other type of chart or graph. So we'll say the column graph is fine. It's sort of the default. And then the menu pops up again, so we have to put in some data. We can also put in decimal points. Creates it automatically for you. We can spruce it up by changing the colors a bit. There we go. Cool. It's not a good color. I changed it from gray to a different gray. That's not cool. And so forth. And there we go. And now with this one, I don't think you really want to do this, but you can also grab these and pull them away. So I guess you could. Funny thing is, you can actually change their size also if you really wanted to. I don't know why you do that, but you can also do that kind of thing if you wanted. It really ruins the point of having an automatic graph maker, but you could in theory. So that's how you use the graph tool on Illustrator.